Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good morning, everybody. My name is Zahoorahmed. I thank my Allah for the bliss that He has granted over me, and I'm really thankful to my viewers for the love and respect that they have shown towards me. As you know, at the start of my video, I would like to ask my viewers to subscribe my channel, share my videos, click the button of liking and notification, and put your comments below to the given description so that I will know that whether my videos are serving your purposes or not. You know that today my topic is that I would like to talk English speaking made easy. As you know that the topic I have written on the board, English speaking is made easy with Zahoorahmed. You know that you can speak, you can do everything, but for that you need something. You need to exert your mind, you need to put your body into the efforts, you need such type of things. I'm not going to give you the magic, and working on that magic you could gain control over speaking English language. No, that's not the way. I'm only trying to give you the principles, I'm only trying to give you the rules, I'm only trying to give you the ways that if you act on these ways, you can get fluency over speaking English language. And you know, that another time I ask my viewers, I ask my students, I ask my candidates, whatever the subject, whatever the lectures that I am giving on my YouTube channel, and neither the tuition center I am running right now, I neither ask the students that they should pay the fee and afterwards I'll teach them. Now, my goal isn't that to rob the money, to loot the money from the students, but my purpose is that if I can serve my students in whatever capacity, I will do it, and I will feel a lot of proud over doing that. So let's start our topic today. English speaking is made easy, as you know, Zahoorahmed, and many more things that I'm going to share here with my viewers. That if you are not able to afford to go to different private centers, you can learn from your respective houses, from your respective places, from your respective residencies. You no need to go to attend any private tuition center, and particularly this is for the people of Sarhari, because you know that the people of Sarhari can even join my tuition center, and where I would teach them without asking them for material benefits. So let's start my topic today, that I have played with myself to give a lecture, as that English speaking is very easy. And those students who they wanted to learn something, they can note my WhatsApp number 0301 3523715. This is my WhatsApp number, and they can contact me on this number all the time. You can contact me, and you know that I'm neither proudy or not egoist, because I do not believe in such type of things. I believe in simplicity. My teaching way is plain. I do not ask the students, I never show proud and such things, such type of things during my teaching. So let's start from here, that what ways we act to speak English language. What ways? With what ways we can make our language fluent. And my earlier topic, where I gave a lecture to build a English thinking habit on yourself. So here I'm going to share a lot of things with my viewers. First thing that I would like to say, that start thinking in English language. And how can we start thinking in English language? There are many ways. Start thinking and single words. For example, when you are sitting at anywhere, you see objects surrounding you. There are many objects when we sit alone, when we sit at any place, we see a lot of objects around us. Okay, so first we think and words and single words. For example, if we see pen, we say, oh, this is pen. Now we see bed, chair, fan, bulb. There are so many things around people, centers, and many more. You know that, start thinking about these things in English language, because your targeted language is English. Because you would like to talk in English, so for that reason you need to think in English. When you develop that habit, you are processing the words on your brain. Why do I always ask the students that they should think in English language? Why do I ask? I ask the students to think in English language, because they wanted to talk. They want to talk in English. If you want to talk in some language, then you have to think in that language. Think in the words. If you are thinking in the words, you are then after you develop the habit of describing things. And the words, start with the single words, then come to the collocations. Collocations are what? Means two-word combination. Two-word combination. For example, stormy wind. If you are sitting at somewhere and all of a sudden wind starts blowing from either side, you would say, on great speed, you would say, oh, stormy wind. And when the vehicles are passing around you, you could see at them, and blue vehicle, blue car, red car, blue car, red car, and whenever you are walking down the street, you see a lot of buildings around you, and you start thinking about these buildings. Oh, large building, a small building, oh, large house, a small house, people's crowd. So like that you start thinking. Why do I say start thinking in English language? Because you know that your thoughts flow out of your brain. Your thoughts flow out of your brain. When your brain has a lot of thoughts there, then you do not have any trouble to express your ideas. But when you start translating some things and you want to talk and you want to think in your language, in your mother tongue, and then you want to translate that on the English language, that will create a gap. Because when you think in Sindhi, I'm a Sindhi, when you think in Sindhi or in Urdu, and then you will try to translate that in English, that will take a time. That will take a time, and that will create a gap between your brain and your tongue. because you utter words with your tongue. When your brain doesn't have a quick flow of words from your mind, then how would you utter these words? So there would be a gap, and that gap would make you, would force you to talk slow, and that help your fluency. I say stored thinking in English language, stored from the single words. Stored from the single words. Chair, mango, banana. There are many words, there are many objects around you, and you can give them name in English language. When you start giving them name in English language, it becomes easier for you. And keep that practice on for 15 days, 10 days. It depends totally on your caliber, that what caliber you have. It depends totally on your intellectuality, that how much intellectual you are. When you become able to think about single words in English language, then you think in your own mind, and you start talking to yourself, and you start talking to yourself, and you start describing these things to yourself for 10 days or less than 10 days. Because whenever you start thinking in English language, let it process in your mind. When one thing processes in your mind, it becomes easier, because you settle the thing in your mind. You let the language settle in your mind. Once the language is settled in your mind, you will have no trouble after speaking English language. So start from the basic words, start from the single words, then develop the collocations, means two words, two or more than two words, just as windy storm, beautiful girl, handsome boy, great teacher, and many more, cloudy sky, harmful things. Like that you have to describe objects and collocations. And third important thing that I'm going to share here with my viewers is that now when you develop that thing in your mind, then you come towards thinking in sentences, thinking in phrases. Now you start thinking in sentences, and you know that what are sentences? Because I want to tell here my viewers as that your sentence, your simple sentence is made of noun or pronoun and a verb. Noun or pronoun and a verb. Your simple sentence. If you start talking simple sentences, because we have to talk, we have to start our speaking with simple sentences. For example, I said what you need, how many words you need to speak a simple sentence. You need noun or pronoun and a verb, because verb is the backbone of your sentence. For example, I am a teacher. I as a pronoun, am as a verb, linking verb, and a teacher is a noun. I said earlier that your sentence needs 3 words. 3 or 2 words sometimes. One, what are these words? One, the noun or pronoun, and second the verb. Because noun and your subjects can be either of noun or a pronoun, and your objects can be either of noun or a pronoun. So start thinking in the simple words. Start thinking in the simple sentences. For example, you know that the sky is cloudy, weather is too hot. This chair is blue. This is my pen, that's your pen, fan is running, I am teaching, I am working. You see at the activities of people around you. You see at the activities of people around you. And try to describe these activities on your simple sentences. For example, you start talking in simple sentences. People are passing around you. Oh, many people are passing around me. So start with simple sentences. Oh, Dr. Iqbal is a very good person, with simple sentences. And you think that if you keep that practice for 15 days or more than 15 days, then you will be able to settle words and language on your brain. And that settlement, that procession will help you on speaking fluent English. And for that, what one needs a monolingual dictionary, not bilingual or other dictionaries, but I suggested to my candidates, to my viewers, monolingual dictionary. Because you want to talk in English. You do not want to talk in Sindhi, and you not to talk Urdu. You want to talk English language. If you want to talk English language, then you should have a dictionary that gives the meaning and explanation of words in English. Because you want to talk in English, then you must have monolingual dictionary that gives translation to your words in English, that should describe objects in English. And this is the way that we can develop. If we say that this is the magic and with this magic we can overcome our problems, that's great. Start practicing on different things. What the rules, what ways that I'm sharing here with you, you need to act on these ways. Because you know that there is a flow of thoughts in your mind already available, then it only needs utterance of your tongue. So monolingual dictionaries, there are many dictionaries, but what I suggest is that Oxford Advanced Learner Dictionary. Oxford Advanced Learner Dictionary is one of the best dictionary for English language. I'll give you many references about the objects that you are going to refer. It will tell you about many things. Whatever the objects you look at, it will give a wide variety of definitions about the thing, about the objects. So I say that a struggle. You need a struggle. You need to put your mind, put your brain, put your body into the struggle. That will help your cause. So if you remain in connection with me, in relation with me, I will give you the ways that will help you and make your effort of speaking English language easier. So this is the thing. Now teacher, I'll tell you that come with me and I will give you the magic and you will start talking. No, he will tell you the ways. He will tell you the directions, and furthermore, you have to act on these directions and these ways to gain a control over speaking. So these are things that I'm telling you that you need to work. Furthermore, you need to have a contact with the person who knows English language well. You start contacting with the person who knows English language well. So these are the things I hope that you act on these things and you will gain control over your English speaking fluency. So with this, I will end my lecture today, and inshallah I will bring another subject, other topic tomorrow. So until then, I thank all of you and say goodbye to all.